Okay, good morning. Yes, it's the World Cup series right here on the Sports Timeout with Adetoke. Yes, you're welcome on board. I remain my humble self, Adetoke, the Ifo banger. Of course, this is the day 3 of the World Cup special. Yes, and we are beginning. Of course, yesterday and day before yesterday was all about the Group A, the Group B, the Group C, and the E. Well, we're going to be doing Group D and Group F today. Yes, so let's get the show on the road. Of course, I'm going to be having with me Ayomikun Adeniyi. He will be joining us in a bit as we will begin the detailed analysis of what we are to see in the forthcoming World Cup, which is on Sunday. Everyone is excited, and of course, somebody's been, how will I say it, being sent racist message, and that is one and only Eduardo Camavinga, as a result of his the accidental involvement into Christopher Nkunku injury of not being able to be part of the France squad for the World Cup. And now he's not too happy with what went wrong, as people were busy telling him all sorts and that. But hey, it is what it is in the world of football. Anything can happen. But having to send him racist message isn't and not a good one. Okay, so now let's begin with other updates. Well, we know that the Super Eagles will be meeting today, and it will be by 7:45. But shockingly, Cristiano Ronaldo will not take part in this vote in the friendly against the Super Eagles today due to stomach issues. That is gastritis, and that is one of is not a good one for any footballer. Well, some people believe it's a lie. Well, for the coach, he said that it is indeed he's not fit for today's friendly, and it's going to be happening by 7:45 this evening. So you're welcome on board, Nico. Good morning. How are you?
Good morning to you, too. Okay, it's nice to be here again to talk about sport.
Guys, this is your first time, yeah? Thank you. You've been part of us, sharing your comments, and you are live and direct on Sports Timeout with Okay. You're welcome on board once again.
Thank you for having me. Like I said, a lot have happened in the world of football, in the world of sport generally, talking about basketball, talking about build up to World Cup also. A lot of stories to talk about this morning.
Oh yeah, so we talked about before you came on board. Anyway, I was talking about Camavinga being given racist message due to the fact that his accidental involvement in getting Christopher Nkunku out of the World Cup. But why should we not be sending him racist message? I don't know. But you know what it is? Racism is needs to stop. But I don't know how we're going to stop it. It's going to be it's a tough one for any country to be able to deal with racism. Well, for our top stories, we talked about Camavinga. Now for Ronaldo will be out of the Nigerian friendly today, as they will be tackling Portuguese side in the friendly. The Super Eagles, according to Jose Pacheco, they are set and they are ready. The truth is, we want to see goals. We don't want a draw. We don't want I don't want to see let's draw. I want to see goals. According to Jose Pacheco, this will be a good one for the Super Eagles. Ayomikun, do you agree?
A good one for the Super Eagles, because currently I think our guys are in current form. We have most of our players banging goals in their club sides. So I'm looking forward to see a better football from these guys. Even though we are not going to the World Cup, but at least we should have at least a good memory of a friendly match against our former European champion Portugal. So definitely I'm expecting a very interesting match from the Super Eagles side today.
So let's get down to business. That is the World Cup. But before that, well, the NNL, that's the Super Four. I went down yesterday for the Bayelsa United, Doma United. It was goalless. Film it. But Bendel Insurance, where they had to stop to all this to be going down on Friday due to the fact that El Kanemi Warriors got to the venue
very late.
So that's here. So now let's go to the World Cup special. Now to the Group D. France, Australia, Denmark, Tunisia. My tough one in Group D. So let's talk about France. Let's talk about the squad.
Okay, let's start from France. I think they are the world champion, the defending champion, and they'll be coming to this World Cup with their feelings of being defending champions. You understand? And of course, they have quite a number of injuries. Talking about Paul Pogba, N'Golo Kante, and now Christopher Nkunku also joining the list of, injury players for France. To me, I think it will be a very difficult one for them. Scaling through all this injury, bringing new guys to the team also. I think these guys are not used to World Cup. Most of these guys are talking about Kamavinga, talking about Trameni also. I think they might little find it difficult in the start, but I believe they have a very strong squad. And talking about their goalkeeping department also, Igor Lloris, I think he has all the weight of experience going to the World Cup. That will also boost, the team morale. They have their talisman also, Karim Benzema also in the front line, leading the squad line alongside with Oliver Giroud. Absolutely, I think France still have this quality in their team, although they have fresh legs also. But I still believe they have quite a number, of experienced players in the team. I'm looking forward to a maximum 9 points from France.
Okay, so we have Agbola Olamuyuwa on, and he's saying, good morning, Infobanga and Ayomikun. Yes, good morning, Agbola Olamuyuwa Joshua. MJ for short. Okay, so now you've said, let's look at Australia. Australia is not new to the World Cup.
Yeah.
What can you say about their possibility of actually...
About Australia is that they're not into the World Cup, like you said. And when I followed through the list of players that will be coming to the World Cup, I observed that they have fresh legs in that team also. Young players. The coach has involved so many young players, and he has dropped some of the old players also. But then I think they still have quite a number of interesting players. Talking about Brian White, they have Brian White in that team. They have the likes of Aaron Moore, which play for Celtic. So I think they have quite a number of interesting players in that team. But this is World Cup. This is not all about bringing players, but this is about giving us the results. So I'm not expecting much from Australia, because we still have a certain Denmark in that group also, which probably we know what Denmark can do when it comes to football. They have quite a number of interesting players. So to me, I'm not expecting much from Australian side. Probably a third in the group will be okay for them as a takeover.
Third in the group. Okay, so now you're going to be putting Denmark and putting Australia in the third.
Yeah. I honestly,
Okay.
I believe. You said. I said I believe Denmark have a very strong squad, interesting guys in that team to push forward. So that's my reason.
Okay, so for Denmark and Tunisia, it's going to be their first game. They will be meeting one another. And for France, they will be playing Australia. I think for France, their first game is going to be an easy one, because they're going to be facing Australia. And the one I fear the most is Denmark-Tunisia.
Yeah.
The first game in that group.
Yeah.
That's a tough one.
Okay, one thing about this North African side is that sometimes they are not predictable. Sometimes they might just come in as an underdogs, and they just come and haunt you if care is not taken. So that is one special thing about the North African side. So Tunisia coming to the World Cup, they are not, I don't know how I'll put it, but I believe they are not dead robbers also. We should not just, take them as pushover. Tunisia can just come in, like I spoke with my friends about Tunisia or African team as a whole. Sometimes they come with some little quality, but then they give you beautiful results. So I'm looking forward to see Tunisia doing some surprise in that particular group.
Okay, so let's move straight down to Group F. We have Belgium, we have Canada, we have Morocco, and we have Croatia. Now, when you saw the Belgian squad, and we saw Morocco's. Now tell me, who do you think is definitely going to top this Group F?
I think you are putting me in a very difficult position in this particular group, because okay, let me start from Canada. Let me start from Canada. I think Canada might be the dark horse of that group, because most of us, we are not exposed to the talent they have. We are not exposed to the talent they have. Most of the league guys in that group plays in the MLS. Talking about, American League over there. and they are playing good football, quality, impressive football from this Canada side. We never can tell what they might be bringing to the table. Like I said, it is World Cup, beautiful results. I mean, sometimes upsets, a lot of things can just happen in the World Cup. But we have a certain Belgium, which in the last 2018 World Cup, they were the third at the end of the day, and they have this their golden generation, like they used to call themselves, and the likes of Eden Hazard, Romelu Lukaku, Kevin De Bruyne, and the likes of Thibaut Courtois also. So I think they have their massive quality, and judging from what they did at the last World Cup.
Okay, so there's something wrong with Ayomikun's network here, but we have people watching us live. We have Twinnie Kenny watching, and we also have Oluwatosin Sonya watching as well. My God, thank you guys for tuning in. Well, before his network had issues, well, you might have to come back on. So now we have Belgium in that group. We have Canada, we have Morocco, we have Croatia. Well, like he said anyway, he was saying that, look, we have Belgium and we have Canada. Canada doesn't just play any sort of football. They also play fantastic game as well. But let's look at Morocco now, as it is. Morocco women winning the CAF Women's Champions League. Let's see what these men will actually bring to the table. Maybe they can actually give these people, the Belgian side, the Canada side, that tough, how will I say it, that tough, how would I say, that's tough. Maybe they should give them that a little bit of a niche to actually play. You understand? Let's see if they will be able to do just that. For Morocco facing Croatia. Now let's look at Croatia as a team right now. So now for Belgium, Canada, Croatia, let's say their first game anyways. Morocco to play Croatia. And Belgium will now tackle Canada. I'm seeing Belgium having given a tough one for Canada. Well, I'm predicting a goalless one. But for the Morocco Croatia, I'm saying Morocco actually give out what it is, because this is the World Cup where we just have the first time in history where African countries, 5 of the African countries, are being coached by local coaches. They don't have a foreign coach. That's Morocco, that's Cameroon, that's Senegal, and Tunisia. So let's see if these local coaches, let's see what they'll be able to bring to the table in this World Cup, and as well maybe Nigeria can learn from that. Okay, so you can drop your comments. What do you think about Morocco in this Group F, alongside Belgium, alongside Canada, and alongside Croatia? So please, let's just drop your comments this morning, and let's see if this will be able to go on. Okay, so now people are trying to come on, but I don't know what's wrong with the network, but you can keep trying this morning. Okay, yes, there are technical issues ongoing. Well, first of all, let's look at other, like I gave the updates in the NNL Super for day 1. Yes, Bayelsa United and Doma United played out a goalless draw. But for the El Kanemi Warriors and Bendel Insurance game, it had to be postponed, rescheduled, due to the fact that El Kanemi Warriors got late to the venue. So it's been shifted. They shifted it to Friday, 18th of November. That will be tomorrow. So we'll be seeing that game tomorrow. But however, the day 2, we'll be seeing Doma United tackle El Kanemi Warriors by 2 p.m. today, while Bayelsa United will play Bendel Insurance by 4 p.m. today. So that's what's going to be going down in the NNL Super 4 Day 2 games. However, like I said, Eduardo Camavinga is being targeted with racist message due to the fact that he had an accidental involvement in Christopher Ikoku's withdrawal from the World Cup due to injury that was in training. And he's been receiving a lot of racist messages, which is not a good one to football. Meanwhile, the World Cup series, yes, like I said, we're looking at of course, this analysis will be going on tomorrow as well, where we'll be talking more, and we'll be focusing, I think, on the day that will be tomorrow. We'll focus more on the African teams that will be taking part in this competition. And don't worry, it's going to be a full house tomorrow, as everyone will be giving what what they feel about the games tomorrow. I'm talking about Agbola Olamiyiwa Joshua, MC Koza, and of course Ayomikun. We will be available tomorrow just to give you updates just as you like it. However, the Super Eagles at the Portuguese side will be meeting today with Cristiano Ronaldo. That will be by 7:45 p.m. and we will be expecting that Jose Pacero's side will definitely give us what we want, goals and nothing more. Yes, tell me that. Meanwhile, for Haaland, well, according to reports, they say that he's on a loan to another club, that's Ashton United, just to keep fit for the next 28 days. Well, we've not got that confirmation yet, but it's been trending. Meanwhile, in the world of athletics, Nigerians have come again. Yes, two athletes, that is Emmanuel Ine and Toluwani Adebakin. Well, they have been convicted by the American internet fraud and they will likely be jailed for 10 years. My question is, why would you go into such an act when you're representing Nigeria? Biko, but why? Well, this is the outcome of having not just the talent, but having a bad attitude. And they are getting that right there in America. 10-year jails. They caught them at home, at their own base, and they were arrested and they will be given 10 years imprisonment. So, not a good one. But however, in the world of tennis today, in the wee hours of today, Stefanos Tsitsipas eliminated Daniel Medvedev from the ATP finals, that is, and giving Novak Djokovic a group win, likely to have a group win. But for the Green B, the green group today, Rafael Nadal will be playing Gasper Ruud, while Felix Auger-Aliassime will be playing Taylor Fritz today. Yes. Meanwhile, we had other friendly games in the wee hours of today. Peru defeating Paraguay 1-0, and Nicaragua defeating El Salvador 1-0 just today. But we'll be having other games as some countries will be getting ready for the World Cup. We have Switzerland to play Ghana, and we also have Angola to be playing Botswana. Japan will tackle Canada today, and Iraq to play Costa Rica, and Jordan to play Spain, Morocco to tackle Georgia today, Rwanda to play Sudan, while Portugal will be facing Nigeria today. So that's it, and what we have for you today. Don't forget to keep rooting for the Super Eagles no matter what. Yes, they are Nigerian, and right here we are proudly Nigerian. Okay, don't forget to join me tomorrow for more World Cup series. Yeah, when we will be talking about the African countries who will be taking part in the World Cup. Let's know how we talk about their groupings, and also we will be talking about, of course, the last two groups. We're talking about the last two groups, that is Group G and Group H. Then we'll talk about the African countries that will be taking part in the World Cup. Don't forget to always stay safe. Okay, we have MC Koza trying to come on board this morning. The network no go shame us. I always keep saying that. Network no go shame us. Network no go shame us. Okay, so now before I wrap up, anyway, I was talking about African countries. They have local coaches, and I'm so proud of Africa. But the truth is, how formidable are they going to be if they are going to tackle these groups? The World Cup, like Nigeria, we are fond of bringing in foreign coaches. We have foreign coaches for the Super Falcons. We have for the Super Eagles. So now, what are we going to say? And is it a good one for Africa, or let us stick to our local coaches, and let's see what they can actually bring on board in the World Cup? Because I'm waiting for an African country just to win this World Cup. That is my dream, and that is what I want. I don't know about you. Okay, I don't know about you. Will they be able to come up? Will they be able to beat them in the World Cup? So that's what I'm expecting anyway. So thank you for standing by. The network is not too bad this morning. MC Kosa is trying to come on board as well. Oluwatosin Soyantu trying to come on board. I've tried to help you guys come on board. I guess the network is simply terribly so bad. So let's go to the group before we wrap up again. Group D, we have France, Australia, Denmark, and Tunisia. Meanwhile, for Group F, we have Belgium, Canada, Morocco, and Croatia. Hello, I guess NEPA and network is not your friend this morning, MC Koza. It is terribly
exactly. Good morning, Fubanga.
You're welcome this morning. Where I have Agbola Olamiyiwa Joshua saying African teams winning the World Cup. Oh, come on. Why are you not laughing at my statement? I'm believing in Africa. Come on. Even if Nigeria is not there, at least I should support Africa. Agbola Olamuyiwa Joshua, MJ. Please, African country will win the World Cup. Is that your smile? Don't worry. Well, what's the meaning of that? So you think that it cannot happen? It will happen, no. I am waiting. Kilode. Who says Africa cannot have? I know that with the local coach, fear they catch me, but there's one thing that anything can happen in the World Cup, and I'm waiting for that. That smile up your face, and don't worry, it will turn to laughter by the time it happens. Now, so are you trying to tell me that Cameroon cannot win it? Stop it. Stop it. Don't worry. Tomorrow we'll continue with the World Cup special series, and we talk more with the Group G and the Group F, where we talk more. And of course, let me first go back into that one. We know the Group G. We have the Group G. We've talked about B and F, anyways. We have Brazil, Serbia, Switzerland, Cameroon in Group G. We'll talk about that tomorrow. And also Group H. We have Portugal, Ghana, Uruguay, and Korea Republic. Hey, tomorrow is gonna be gang. Okay, this is the gang. So thank you all for standing by. Let me see Winnie, Kenny, Oluwatosin Sonya, MC Koza, Agbola Olamuyiwa, and MIA, Ayomikun. I guess the network wasn't too friendly, but thank you for standing by today. You all have been splendid. I remain my humble self, Adetoke, the Ifo Banger. Yes, join me tomorrow again. Sports time out with Toke by 8:30 a.m. Yes, I can see your message, Ayomikun. My network is bad. It's not your network. Nigerian network is bad. Don't worry. We got you. Tomorrow is another day. You can join us, okay? Don't worry. The network is bad. I understand, Ayomikun. But let's give it a try. If this will work out, okay? Because the network has been bad, actually, and it's not your network, it's the Nigerian network. So don't call it your network. Okay. Hopefully you are coming on board again. It's not your network, it's Nigerian network.
Thank God I'm back anyway.
Yeah, at 8:54, I was like, don't go, but don't worry. Like you were talking about the Group F. We're talking now. Yeah. You know what I was trying to say? I made a statement, and MJ was laughing at me. I said, I'm praying for an African country to actually win this World Cup. So you don't believe in me?
Yeah. I believe in you, definitely. I believe in you, but I think MJ does not even believe in African country anymore. Like for real.
It has broken my heart. So which?
Yeah.
Sorry, Ayomikun. Tomorrow you're going to come up. We're going to talk about the Group G, the Group H. Talking about African countries that will be taking part. Of course, you'll not be alone. Don't worry. Tomorrow is going to be gang. Don't worry. Network will be on our side.
Definitely,
Thank you all.
Definitely.
To have a lovely day. Okay. Yeah. Bye.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. Bye.